Devin Haney favors Ryan Garcia over Tank. Let's talk.
Push the weight in no flex. Alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. So, reading this article on Boxing Scene, link will be in the description if you care to read it. Devin Haney favors Ryan Garcia over Gervonta Tank Davis. It's a short little read. Just gonna go through it a little bit. Devin does say that he doesn't think either one of them are going to fight each other. He said he'd be surprised if it happens. It's boxing, anything can happen, but he'd be surprised. He talks about how Davis shut up Rolly Romero. 6 round, what was that? 6 round stoppage at the Barclays. He also talks about Ryan's, if you want to call it accomplishments, you can call it that. They talked about Javier Fortuna in this. I mean, whatever. But he does say that he doesn't know right now, but he's going to favor Ryan Garcia. But Tank obviously has that one-punch knockout power, but Ryan does too. Ryan's much bigger, Ryan's faster, but Tank got way more experience than him. I think that's a good-ass fight. That's what he says. But, I'll put the link in the description if you care to read it. But here's my take on it. Number one, Devin's a professional. He'll go back and forth with some of these guys on Twitter. As you can see, he's going through something right now with Keyshawn Davis. It's a domino effect of stuff. But I believe that he's speaking this from the heart. In his mind, he feels that Ryan can compete. But I'm wondering if this was if this quote from him was before or after Ryan jumped on Twitter and said that Tank pretty much sunned him in a club somewhere. The word is, and this is according to Ryan Garcia, came to him and went to the club and approached him and said, "What about our fight?" And, Tank did what he did. He grabbed him by the shirt or something, and he said he was scared he was going to take his chain, or then he thought about it and he wasn't going to take it. There was so much security there, and my take on that, just to digress on that for a second, is Ryan, you're a fighter. You understand? You understand me? You're a fighter, and he's a fighter. So at any point when he put his hands on you, you had the right to defend yourself, man. I don't care how many of his people was there. If you wasn't worried about security, was security going to let you, allow you to get your ears stomped together by Tank and his crew? Come on, man. Here's the problem with social media today, especially with these young kids. Social media, all of your followers, they're not your friends. Some of them are stalkers. A lot of them are just weirdos. They might be actual fans sometimes, but a majority of those people are not your friends. They're rooting for you 1 minute, and then as soon as you lose or do something silly, they're clowning you the next. These people are not your friends. Why I'm pointing that out is social media has become therapy for a lot of people that need it. Ryan Garcia, he probably, I don't know how many guys that he has around him that he'll call actual friends, from the cradle. I'm sure he probably has some guys around him that he's known all his life. Probably. Hopefully he does. And hopefully they'll tell him the truth. And hopefully they know when to tell him the truth. Like, Ryan, get the fuck off of social media and go see a therapist if need be. Stop telling your business. That Tank story in the club shouldn't have got out. If it did get out, it should have been from Tank. Told him, I put my hand around his throat and I tried to, take his chain. Come on, man. Let it come to you, Ryan, and look, something happened, but he's exaggerating. But let's get in the ring and fight about it. You went up there to ask him about a fight anyway, right? And the reason why we're so rough on, well, people over here, we're so rough on Ryan is because he's all talk, no action. He hasn't done anything. He just capped about what he wants to do. Now, this is about Devin Haney's opinion. He favors Ryan Garcia to beat Tank. I don't know. Maybe, look, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. You know, I would like to see a Tank versus Haney fight before I see Ryan versus anybody. All right. You know what fight I want to see? I want to see Ryan Garcia versus Lomachenko. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Because Loma can wait on Devin when Devin's ready to fight him. I want to see Devin destroy George Cambozo. And I don't know how it's going to work out because he has another fight with Top Rank after that. But if they can get some business done with Floyd, which is highly and very impossible, this is just in the perfect world. I'd like to see Tank versus Devin. So I don't know if he's saying this to get on Devin's nerves. I mean, to get on Tank's nerves. I really don't know. Or he could just mean it. He's just looking at it on paper. You know, Ryan's tall, he's rangy. But so is Mario Barrios, and you saw how that ended. And I think Mario Barrios is he's just a tougher fighter than Ryan Garcia. So this is Devin's opinion. You know, Devin's a professional. He's not the one to trash talk and not back it up. You know what I'm saying? So you just go to his Twitter. He responds. When these fighters talk and they got, you know, his name in their mouth, he'll respond. You know, but this is his opinion. I disagree as far as who wins that fight. I'm not picking Ryan against anybody. Any of the top guys at 135. I'm just not going to do it. Why? Because Ryan hasn't shown me anything. But he's running his damn mouth. In the time when he was supposed to keep quiet, he ran it again. I wouldn't pick Ryan to do anything with the top guys at 135 at all. So salute to Devin. I read the article. I don't think he's trolling. He's just looking at it on paper, you know. But again, Ryan Garcia is another one of these guys, in my opinion, that finds his way on is he on the pound for pound list? No. But he finds his way in a conversation of top guys at 135, and he hasn't done a damn thing. Link will be in the description. You read it if you like, and I don't know. You know, but I disagree with Devin. I just think Tank body bags Ryan Garcia within 6. Just my opinion. But y'all entitled to your own. Bronx on deck.